Aries. Aries symbol with the moon in your solar 5th house all day, you're emotionally invested in your heartfelt pursuits, dear Aries. The moon's opposition to Saturn can point to some blocks standing in the way of enjoyment, perhaps related to your responsibilities to others or the demands of your friends or networks. Fortunately, you see opportunities through duties, and you're ready to make the most of tensions or blockages, allowing them to redirect you. Later today, you can learn much through your friends or networks. You enjoy guiding and helping as well. A thoughtful gesture or act can figure strongly now. Something can open your heart to improved ways of relating and connecting. Taurus. Taurus symbol, you seek more comfort and quiet with the moon in your soul sector all day, dear Taurus. It's the time of the lunar month to explore your inner world and get in better touch with your needs for nurture. Today's Moon-Saturn opposition reminds you of your commitments, challenging you to find a better balance between your personal and outer lives, or you can be torn between rest and work. Consider that the confidence you derive from getting more rest and personal time will ultimately benefit you with your more worldly responsibilities. Later today, your insight and resourcefulness kick in, and your ideas are excellent. Gemini. Gemini symbol, the moon's transit of your solar 3rd house today can keep you busy and connected, dear Gemini. Your personal interests are a strong draw, but your attention span can be short. There could be frustration with differences of opinion, or you could feel the pressure to avoid frivolous activities. Later today, people naturally gravitate to you for special care or guidance. Something about you draws others in, perhaps to confide in you or for helpful information. Your gentle approach encourages people to open up. Discussions can be creative or inspiring. Cancer. Cancer symbol, the moon spends the day in your resources sector, dear Cancer, and you may want to make or build something substantial. You prefer to stick to safe, familiar, and comfortable settings and activities. Still, you can do battle with competing needs with the moon and Saturn in opposition, and you may be dealing with blockages or power dynamics. You certainly need more time to yourself, and getting to a better balance becomes important. Later today, your desire to be useful is strong. Transits can put you in the position to support someone through conversation, or you can find nourishment in time to yourself, some level of withdrawal or anonymity, or private time. Leo. The moon spends the day in your sign, dear Leo, and you're getting noticed. It's a time for prioritizing your emotional world. The moon opposes Saturn, but consider that the minor hurdles you might face can force small changes and refinements that will help you out in the long run. Listen to your feelings and interpret them, but watch for a tendency to dwell on problem areas. Later today, transits support imaginative thinking and communicating. Openness makes it easy to share your inner world. You might strengthen your connections to a group or feel good about working for a cause. Putting others at ease is rewarding. Conversations or thoughts are notably helpful and supportive. Virgo. The moon spends the day in your privacy sector, dear Virgo, and you need to take a step back from demanding or involving situations. It's a time in the lunar month for extra rest or emotional renewal. Responsibilities can drop into your lap or surprise you, however. Pamper yourself today, but don't go so overboard that you have to pay the price in the future with Saturn keeping watch over potential excesses. Fortunately, it's a fine time to nurture a special interest, project, or business. Asking for something you need or sharing guidance can figure strongly. It comes naturally to combine the practical with the imaginative today. Seeing the bigger picture benefits you with work or health matters. Libra. You crave more recreation with the moon in your social sector today, dear Libra. Even if it isn't easy to settle on a special activity, aim to rest your mind. You're more emotionally invested in your friendships and connections with others today, and you may have felt that you've had less time to network or connect with friends, possibly due to the demands of your romantic or creative pursuits or your personal life. This dilemma can be in the spotlight today. Fortunately, transits later today support bonding with someone special through the mind or faith. Exploring new ideas or rounding out your knowledge can be gratifying. Creative or romantic endeavors can be encouraging. Eagerness and warmth can figure strongly in your interactions. Scorpio. With the moon in your solar 10th house all day, dear Scorpio, you're gearing up to take care of business, take the lead, and perform at your best. It's the time of the lunar month to get back on track. You're getting noticed, and it's your performance, past or present, that receives the most attention now. The moon's opposition to Saturn can seem to pit home and family life against your work or responsibilities, and while you can feel pulled in different directions, finding a balance is both desirable and possible. Later today, talking about a problem can be most helpful. Seeking or sharing guidance can figure strongly. You are especially perceptive, particularly about emotions. Sagittarius. With the moon in your solar 9th house all day, dear Sagittarius, you tend to seek non-routine activities or mentally refreshing fare. Nevertheless, the Moon-Saturn opposition can leave you feeling blocked temporarily. The demands of your daily life may interfere with your pursuit of more adventurous activities, or differences in opinion may figure strongly. You may need to do a balancing act to get things back to normal. Later today, you feel far freer to do some mental explorations. Your special touch with communications can help you bond with someone. It's easier than usual to convey warmth and care. Creative thinking or useful conversations can be in focus as you see a fuller view of a matter. Capricorn. With today's moon transit, you tend to wait and see or observe rather than jump into action, dear Capricorn. You gravitate to projects, people, and situations that capture your full attention. This more profound focus on your feelings and desires can clash with your urge to take care of business today, however. Complicated emotions can interfere with your productivity when keeping things simple serves your practical purposes better. Later today, you loosen up. In fact, working through emotional issues with others can be pretty successful. Putting more care into your work, pet projects, or attending to your valuables can figure strongly. You're both imaginative and practical. Aquarius. The moon transits your solar 7th house all day, dear Aquarius, and relationships capture your fuller attention. Still, you may not feel wholly understood with Saturn in your sign opposite the moon today, but if you let that go and work on what matters to you most, you'll be in good shape. Try not to allow personal blocks to interfere with your enjoyment of others. Later today, you come across especially well and quite warmly in your communications, opening up opportunities. More satisfying and supportive exchanges or encouraging words can figure strongly. Pisces. With the moon in your solar 6th house all day, dear Pisces, you prefer not to idle, and you're ready to put the work. While your desire to get cracking on duties, chores, work, or health routines is strong, the moon's opposition to Saturn can hold you back temporarily. The things you haven't done or unsettled matters can distract you from your course. Your commitments to rest, healing, or helping others can get in the way. It's best to focus on doing one thing at a time to prevent feelings of overwhelm. Later today, you're in great shape for expressing your feelings or discussing personal or past matters. You might also be an excellent source of guidance or comfort to someone.